Now you feel like number one, shining bright for everyone, living out your fantasy, the brightest star for all to see. I think I held that note okay. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Thursday Thermal Takes, the show where we Bankai the hottest of takes into the most Zanpakuto of Thursdays. Today we'll be looking at the Bleach 2022 trailer, which is, it's amazing to say, Bleach coming out in 2022. It's been so long. It's been 10 years. 10 years since this anime ended. And all of the Bleach big fanboys like me, like Editor-san, like a lot of people that I know, we've all been dying for more. It's just been absolutely insane trying to wait so long. There have been all these rumors and all this garbage up until 2020, like the 8 years from 2012 when the anime ended all the way until 2020 when the actual reveal for the actual anime that's actually coming back. It was just insane. But enough of my fanboy rambling. Please do be sure to like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. It'll be excellent for me and the algorithms. I know this video probably will get demonetized because I'm letting Editor-san use whatever she wants to put together in this little clip thing. It's going to be great. It's so colorful and beautiful and amazing. Also be sure to check me out at twitter.com/proantagonist2 for all my Twitter updates, for all my channel updates. Because I can't post to the channel yet community updates, I have to hit 1,000 subs before I can do that. You'll be able to find my Twitter page, my Anime List page, and this videos that I'm reviewing's links in the description. But without further ado, let us get into the actual trailer, because it is just freaking fracking, I don't know if I can say the real words I want to say, amazing. Also, by the way, sorry if my voice has been a little off this video and last week's video. I've been having a little bit of nasal cold issues. So technically this video for the trailer and everything, it did come out 5 months ago. I'm not reacting to anything new. I've missed the hype, missed the bandwagon. Oh, that's not very cool. But my excuse is that I was working for Dr. Evil most of December. Wasn't great. 10 out of 10 did not recommend. But this thing just absolutely is spectacular. You have, initially in the beginning, you have a fade from black. The title Bleach comes up, and it's just so much hype with the guitar and everything, the heavy music, all that stuff. I'm not making complete and total sense right now just because I'm so enamored with everything. You get Karakura Town at night. You get Ichigo with all the blue hues around him, the giant massive sword that he's packing. You get all his friends, you get all this great stuff, all the people from the court guard squads. The music is just so well done, so excellent, so hype. This is the final arc of the series. It's going to be covering the 1,000-year Blood War arc, pretty much the last quarter of the publication of the series in manga format. We don't know when, but it'll be coming out sometime in October this year. It's probably going to be around, like, Halloween-ish, maybe a little bit before then. They usually have bigger projects like this a little bit later in the month, so they don't get completely drowned out by all the other anime. But since October is the start of the fall season, and there's so many big anime coming out. But like I said, the trailer has amazing colors. Everything from the blue and the purple hues. Ichigo's sword lighting up when he does the Bankai Getsuga Tensho slash. It's actually interesting now that because it used to be a redder slash, and now it's like a red and black slash, and now it's completely black and purple, which I don't mind at all. I think that the absolute amazing thing about this trailer is literally the design and the colors and everything that you see just from these characters. Part of the reason why Bleach is so good and why I'm such a huge fanboy of it, the character designs and the art done by Tite Kubo, the author. He's got the best character designs, in my opinion, in all of Japanese media, and that is saying a lot. There are a lot of great character designs and other stuff. There's like, you have Persona 5, you have One Piece that has just a vast array. You have so many different things. You have Pokemon that's a vast array of characters. Bleach is just this good in the sense that everything about the characters is so beautiful and just like absolutely amazing and sometimes very flawless. And all of that pretty beautiful stuff is absolutely in all of this trailer. You have Yua. He's the antagonist of the series. Everything is so hype around this because he's just kind of in the background of the trailer, and all of it is all blue hued and everything. There's the hues, the lighting for some of these, and it's anime. How is the lighting this good? This is like video game lighting, like really high quality at night, really dark kind of colorful city light. It's just amazing. It's so hard to describe how good this is. You have like the effects of Senbon Sakura. It's just beautiful. You have so much ice in this video. There's so many ice set pieces that are so colorful and just so deep, and it makes you feel like you're in a room of ice. Most people who aren't familiar with the series, they completely don't understand what I'm talking about. They can even watch the trailer. They see all the purple, all the red from the fire, all of the ice, and it's like, yeah, that's cool, but it's just an anime. It's not just an anime. It is one of the single best anime of all time. In terms of anime, the filler arcs suck, but if you literally just cut that out, it would be an incredible anime. Like, it would rival Attack on Titan and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and all of those great animes out there. And it's something that, as someone who watched Bleach for the first time, they were like 13. I was 13-year-old pro-antagonist over 10 years ago when I saw this. This was around the time that the anime was ending in Japan. It was ended before its time. All the filler, all that crap. Got it ended in 2012. They didn't want to keep playing catch up with the manga, all that stuff. It's just so amazing when you have people like me and so many people who love this anime who really clamored for it to be back, and it's never been back until like now. I mean, in 2020, they released the whole expo thing where they had the theme song and everything was super hype back then, but then COVID hit and it wasn't really real until now. Now it's real, and it just feels quite stellar and amazing. Like I said, if you haven't seen Bleach, if you're not that familiar with it, if this wasn't sort of the thing you grew up on, for me it's the anime that introduced me to anime after like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and like the kid anime and stuff. It's just such a surreal, unbelievable feeling. And honestly, I don't know how to say things other than in crazy, rambling, sounding kind of just going insane. But it's very hard to describe this anime, feeling the way I do about it, without kind of going insane and just word vomiting everywhere. Probably something that most people would disagree with on an objective level is that I would put this in the top 10 anime of all time. People disagree with that because there's so many flaws to it. It doesn't matter that there's so many flaws. It's just so amazing. And it's kind of the anime that I would say, like, I'm going to give myself a mulligan in terms of being objective and just not letting my own personal biases get in the way of describing it and talking about it. It is really a good anime objectively, maybe not one of the best anime of all time. It is one of the big three for a reason. It stood alongside Naruto and One Piece for the majority of its run. It was just kind of an anime and manga that sort of captured the hearts of millions, was a huge attention grabber back in the 2000s. For lack of a better word, phenomena. People on like Adult Swim would be watching it. People online would be watching it. It was just kind of an amazing anime that sort of defined a generation in some ways. If you really truly wanted a look at what a 2000s anime was to people, you would start with Bleach. You'd start with Bleach because Bleach is the sort of trendsetter of that generation. Because Bleach just melds action with some light humor and drama and everything, all the colors, all the character designs, all the beautiful stuff, all into one cohesive Bleach. And even the filler arcs aren't abysmal in terms of where anime stand and how anime are good and stuff like that. It would just be kind of the issue of filler arcs getting in the way of the actual great Bleach story that everyone wants to see. But truly, just seeing a lot of the characters in this trailer, a lot of the parts of the trailer that are so beautiful and colorful, seeing all of the Bleachy stuff like the just dark Karakura town, it brings back such a nostalgia and such a vast trove of memory and feeling and everything from like 20 years in the making. Ichigo and Bleach and everything, this has been going on for almost 20 years. It's the kind of thing that people have been huge fans of. There's such a following. It is unbelievable how many times you would have seen like fake Bleach announcement from like 2012, 2013, all the way on to 2020. There's so many fake Bleach leaks everywhere, because this thing is just insane. There's no other anime that I know of that has been stopped for such a very, very long time, where they didn't finish the manga or they had a premature ending or something like that, where they didn't have fakes, leaks, and spoilers and everything for when this anime was actually going to come out in troves. And it's just insane how big this anime is to so many people. And it's crazy to think like Bleach is not a big topic at the moment. It's one of the big three. This thing is in league with Dragon Ball in terms of actual true popularity at its peak. It's just such a huge thing that it's kind of sad to see it number 3 on Mel in terms of users who say they plan on watching it and everything. It's number 3 behind Mob Psycho and My Hero Academia Season 6. And it's just crazy to me to think that that anime won't get more views than the other ones just because of how good it is, just because of how big of a following it has, just how anticipated this sequel has been. Sorry if I haven't talked about the trailer enough, by the way, but it does really speak for itself in a lot of ways. There's not a lot of text, there's not a lot of dialogue. It's just kind of like Bleach anime 2022 October, stuff like that. The visuals are just so stunning. The character designs are like peak anime in terms of how they've been rendered and adapted and everything. And there really aren't words to describe how insanely happy I am that this is coming back. And I guess this really isn't a thermal take per se, but to say that Bleach is one of the best anime of all time is probably a pretty thermal take. I'd still put it in my top 10, definitely. But a basic description of the trailer could just be as follows. Bleach, final arc. Number 1, whatever kind of remix thing in the background, it's hard to describe in words other than... I've probably watched this trailer at least 20 times by now. It never really gets old to watch because so many things about it are so amazing. Bleach trailer, amazing. October 22, definitely check it out. But anyway, thank you for stopping by and listening to my ramblings. This one is not a traditional Thursday thermal take because I didn't even say a lot of wholesale thermal stuff. But yeah, it's been good. If you like more of this kind of content, you want to see more of this kind of content, or you have your own suggestions on content, do leave a comment down below. Definitely be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And I will see you next Thursday.